basis on which we'll have to start.
Turning for a final moment or two, if we may, Mr. Callaghan, to the problem of the Parliamentary Labour Party now, following this overwhelming conference decision.
I don't know what problem there is in the Parliamentary Labour Party, because I'm not entitled to speak for them. I'm speaking here tonight on behalf of the NEC, for whom I made the speech this afternoon.
But as a very wise and experienced and senior member of the Parliamentary Labour Party...
Come, you don't catch an old bird like that.
Mr. Callaghan, do you think that Mr. Jenkins should remain as Deputy Leader in these circumstances, knowing his views?
Mr. Day, you've been an interviewer for a long time, and you knew before you even phrased the question that you wouldn't get me to comment on that particular matter in the light of what I've said to you. Now, have another try if you like, but you won't get any further with it. Why not turn to a more profitable line?
Because it's a matter of great interest
to
a lot of people here.
Well, in that case, you'd better discuss it with Mr. Jenkins, but you're not going to get me to make statements that you'll then throw at Mr. Jenkins and try to set us at each other's ears. I'm not going to take part in that game to satisfy a television panel. Now, then, let's turn to something else.
No, do you think that a Deputy Leader who is in
No, I'm not answering any questions about what a Deputy Leader should or should not do. Now, please go on to something else.
Do you think it's not a matter of public interest?
Of course it is, and it's a matter for Mr. Jenkins, if he wishes to discuss with you. But I am not Mr. Jenkins.
But do you not have any views on the subject yourself?
Robin, why don't you turn to something where you'll get a little more help?
All right. Are you a candidate for the Deputy Leadership?
No, you know I'm not.
I don't know.
Don't you?
I'm very grateful to have a... Do you think that...
No, Robin, leave it. No, leave it.
I haven't started yet.
Well, if you haven't started, then I beg of you not to start and turn to something else.
I was about to.
You are really? You promise?
I was about to, yes.
Okay, all right.
If the market minority in the Parliament decide to vote...
Do you know, I believe there's going to be the same question phrased in a different way.
Well, give me a chance, Mr. Callaghan. Decide to vote. Do you really think it is fair to say, because a lot of them don't, do you really think it is fair to say that they are voting to sustain Mr. Heath, voting for the Tories?
Well, I thought it was the same question phrased in a different way. Well, when the Parliamentary Labour Party meets, it will take its own decision. At that time, you can ask the leaders of the Parliamentary Labour Party what they have to say about that particular matter.
Thank you, Mr. Callaghan.
Well, thank you. Modified thanks.